Oh God, who is this? Hello.
Bonjour, this is Mr. Murray.
It is? Who's calling?
Mr. Murray, this is the Shallot to Quebec. How are you, sir?
I don't speak French. What is that? Who is this?
The police department for the city of Montreal, sir. It has come to attention that you intend to make poutine with the parmesan and mozzarella cheese. Is this correct, sir?
That's my intention, yeah.
Mr. Murray, we strongly recommend you not engage in this culinary mistake which you're about to replicate, sir. Poutine is made with cheese curd, and we would not want you to sully the dish.
What the hell are you gonna do about it?
Mr. Murray, we're clearly out of our jurisdiction. We are just making a request you not to embarrass yourself.
It's never stopped me before! No words. Right here. Whoop! Around. Oh. On top. Mas. Freshness. Alright. So for our poutine, we're going to need to cut up some baking potatoes, russet potatoes. I was fortunate enough to find ones that are nice and long like this. The ones that were pre-bagged were a little short and stubby. We want a longer French fry. So we're going to cut these up, but before we cut them up, we have to wash them. So let's just scrub them down and rinse them and get them all clean. You don't want to bite a large clod of earth in your French fries and your poutine. Let's do that. Take a Brillo to these things. Okay. Yeah, that's why you want to wash them, huh? All right, so we got the russet slash baking potatoes here, and we just want to cut them into some planks so we can make nice sized fries out of them. Go. Square them off. Everything can go in, you know, into the fryer, into the oil. And what I have over here is a bucket of water to soak them in for overnight to remove some of the starch, and we'll get a better fry on them. Okay, that's it. Got them all submerged. Quick shake. And the longer the better in terms of soaking these. You know, not too long, but overnight is going to be good. And we're just going to move these to the fridge downstairs. This is poutine for a crowd, it seems, so we'll have plenty. very good. Hello, how are you today? Welcome to the Cast Iron Man cooking show. And today, it's going to be poutine. It's not going to be authentic, 100% authentic poutine because we don't have access to cheese curds at the moment. There's some places that sell it around, probably like an hour drive away from here, but you know, I think that we can just go with mozzarella and parmesan to recreate that effect. All right, and if anybody's going to be upset about it, please let me know. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it with some of this beautiful Maine Beer Company Spring Pale Ale. And it's found... not that the Maine Beer Company is not found. Look, for a while it was is non-existent, but it's kind of come into our market here at the Jersey Shore, and we're happy to have it because it's such good beer. And yeah, why not introduce some booze when you can? So let's get going. It's like ultra stiff, right, Ma? It's pretty rigid. I need you to like work off you somehow. Right. You know, have you like be in my ear or something.
Right. So I would have yelled it out too. If you were going to Mickey, why didn't you pick up some cheese curds?
Cheese curds, I guess, is closer to Canada, so Maine might have cheese curds.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I could
yell it out.
No, we're using mozzarella because it imitates the mouthfeel of the cheese curd. Not purely. We could have used mozzarella curd, but it just doesn't look the same. It's not that squeaky character of the real like Wisconsin cheese curd or, you know, Quebec cheese curd. So that's it. We're just going to use fresh mozzarella.
Whatever.
Okay? And we'll show you a video on how to make fresh mozzarella as well. But where's my beer? It's over here. I put it over here already. Put it over here. It's a bit better access over here. So we got to... Right now I have the fries that have been soaking overnight, and this will feed like 6 or 7 people for an appetizer, but only 2 people right now at home. So we're gonna make the portion for 2 people, nice little poutine lunch, and reserve the rest for later when everybody gets home for dinner. But I'll include the ingredients in the recipe for 6 to 8 people because it's obviously a pretty heavy-duty thing. So let's just portion out enough for right now. I'm drain them in a colander, and then I'm going to, in lieu of using 1,000 paper towels, I'm going to use this salad spinner. We'll see. I don't know. Might work, might not. And if it doesn't work, we'll just use paper towels, right? We'll use Vita. We use like the really fancy Vita paper towels that are like rags. Question is the moisture going to stay? Whoa! It's got a life of its own. It has a brake on this. Actually has a brake. Yeah, there's plenty of moisture that's on the side. This is a good alternative. I'm sure that sounds terrific on the microphone. Yeah, this is good. What's wrong with this? Nothing. Okay. Let's take these out. Let's put them on a plate for frying purposes. And we'll bring them over here to the fry station. Got the oil heating up to about 325, 340-ish. Okay. Take the lid off. Got our sheet pan with some paper towels on it. And a rack, because this is going to be a double fry to get the crispiness we want. because without crispy poutine, really wouldn't be even worth doing. The oil is, let's get a candy thermometer out. I used this induction top to heat up the oil last time. And if you are going to do that, you certainly could do that. Just if you needed to make a fry station, we were making it for a party, and we needed to actually make like a separate fry station. And the oil took an eternity to get to temperature, so I prefer to use the gas burner for this purpose. Allows more control. So we're creeping up to 300-ish. We're almost there, so we can start frying it and then just kind of dicing up our other ingredients that are going to be incorporated into the gravy. And yeah, then we'll make the gravy, we'll make the poutine, and it'll be a beautiful thing. Oh, that's very good, man. That beer, incredible. Oil's almost there. Let's chop some stuff up. We've got our fresh mozzarella. Like I said, we'll do a recipe on this soon, homemade mozz, because there's nothing better. But this is just gonna, like I said, it's gonna imitate the cheese curd. It's just easier to get, and it achieves the end. Okay, French fries, cheese fries, disco fries, poutine. I had poutine once in Quebec when I went to Quebec on a trip with a lady friend, and it was at what they refer to as a smoked meat restaurant up there, which is like, it's just like pastrami and corned beef sandwiches. So they call it smoked meat, and more appropriately, I guess, pastrami, since pastrami is smoked. But I ordered the pastrami sandwich, and then I ordered the poutine, but there was a miscommunication on my part, and the poutine itself came with smoked meat on it as well. So it was a gigantic, absolutely huge, like comically like Katz's Deli ×3 sandwich, and then poutine with corned beef and pastrami meat on top of it. So needless to say, it was a lot. But I mean, it was good, but it was heavy, very heavy. So I'm just going to dice up this mozz into small little kind of like 1/4-inch cubes. And that will be put on top of the poutine. And once we top it with a really hot gravy, it'll kind of break down the integrity of the mozzarella from being cold and kind of return it to its kind of an in-between state, like almost when it's brand new, fresh. It has a real softness to it. All right, the mozz is done. Got to clean our knife. Swig our beer. Got to swig our beer. Got to move our colander. This knife is is Willing Henkel's knife. That's probably like 30 years old. And when you sharpen it, it stays sharp. Okay, so the fry oil is there in terms of the first fry. So let's start blasting away at that. We'll get those French fries out onto the pan. They'll be ready for the second fry, the gravy, the whole thing, the whole shebang. Woo! And we're going to crank up the temp, and please don't get any hot oil on my lens, my glass. That is violent. Once it dies down a little bit, we'll just put them in. See, it's going back to normal. This is a canola and vegetable oil blend. And we will get our spider at the ready. Maybe we won't. Who knows what kind of spoon it'll be. Oh, it is spider. So we'll fry these, we'll par cook them, we'll let them drain, and then we'll crisp them up beautifully. Okay, our fries are frying. More beer. Oh my God, this beer is incredible, man. Deserves a look-see. Yeah, I mean these guys make incredible beer. There's no other way to slice it. Got our first fries going, right? Okay. Mozzarella's cut. Well, we got our butter. Just want to slice up our butter. About 60 grams or so of butter. I'm going to make all the gravy now since people are, since we'll just eat it later. Huh? What'd you say? Horrible smell? The oil? I know you love the oil smell. We're gonna put some rosemary in the gravy, just a little bit. I mean, this is a tablespoon. So we'll just give a really rough chop on that. That's fine. We just want to impart the flavor once we. That's not. I mean, that's barely a tablespoon. Just a little bit of the background hint of the rosemary. Such a beautiful herb. Such a beautiful herb. We have the parsley too. The parsley we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish the poutine with some parsley. Just to give it a freshness. Same thing, we're going to cut some scallions up for a fresher element. That's it. That's a nice rough chop of that. Check our fries are coming along. What about our scallions? What am I going to say about the scallions? Whenever I cut scallions, what I'm going to say about our scallions is that whenever I cut them, I submerge them in some water because I like to get them really clean. And this is what we did at a restaurant I worked, a sushi place. My sister wants me to save these. We would always submerge them in water for a while just to get them really clean. So, trying to blast through this. Put some whites in there. Yeah, I just put them in some water to get them really clean because they can retain a little bit of dirt. Keep them nice and fresh. We will keep this for her too. I think this is my favorite knife, despite what they may say about it. Yeah. Let's pop our fries. Let's check our fries, see if they're poppable out. We're going to let those keep going a little more. What else we got? Well, we got a shallot here, right? A bowl for that. But before that, our fries are kind of free floating, so we'll take them out to drain for our first fry. We'll just put them right on the sheet pan, which I have lined with a silicone baking mat and a couple paper towels, because, you know. Look, let me tell you something, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. If you really want to cut down on waste, ever. You should never eat in a restaurant again, okay? It was unbelievable. It's horrifying. Really. It is not the most optimal state of affairs as terms of sustainability goes. So just want to put that out there. Yeah, it's a big statement, but I tell you what, it is not an inaccurate statement. I mean, people are trying. You know, there are certain people who try and stuff. But you talk about something like Saran wrap, or you're worried about like a single use. People use Saran wrap so much in a restaurant. It's insane. It's insane. You want to talk about peeking behind the curtain? Okay, please go work in a restaurant, and then you will see like the food that gets thrown out. People don't finish the food. Oh my God. So let's cut up a shallot and shut the hell up about that, right? Whoa, interesting shape to this baby. Oh, I kind of like the sound of the frying. It was nice. It was like pleasant to kind of listen in on. What I'm going to do is, just in case, I'm going to put our oven on warm, because we got to keep the fries a little warm. Give these, obviously you don't have to chop them fine. Yes. Stay together. This shallot is so much better than the other day with the chicken. Slipping all over the place with the humidity and the... Give this a little bit of... Oh, man. Start weeping. Okay. Check our oil. Oil looks good. It's crashed. The temperature's crashed a little bit from having to fry up those spuds. Now we got our shallot. Wait till you see what I'm going to do with the garlic. You're not going to even believe this. Woo! Crying here. Crying a river. Contacts are floating. But I'm used to crying a river mentally. Huh? Yeah, so I want to share my sad, pathetic life. Not that that's unfamiliar to plenty of people on this planet. You want to chime in? You're giving keep chiming in. But you're like you're like the Muppets in the balcony, except in one person.
The old men. Yeah.
Come on, baby. What? I'm definitely nuts, yeah. While our oil's coming up to dump the second fry, let's go ahead and start this up. Make our gravy in here. Let's grab a nice wooden spoon so that we can, add this kind of artisanal flair to it, if that's even possible. So, like I said, I'm going to make, this will be all the gravy now. Oh my God, this thing gets so hot so fast. It's beautiful. Make all the gravy now, but not all the fries now, because people are not here to eat it, because I'm making this pretty early. What we'll do is, this up. break off a couple cloves of garlic. So we're going to need to add that at some point. Because garlic fries are good. I mean, not like severe garlic fries. Like over the top, like, I mean, there was, when Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium first opened, you know, we went there and checked out all the new concessions and whatnot. And they had like a dedicated, they had a Johnny Rockets, they had a dedicated garlic fry stand. And it was so heinous how much garlic they put on it. So we just want to add a little bit. I mean, as much as I love it, let's say 3 cloves. Let's oops, not that. Let's break out our. It's not a real slap chop. Which was marketed because like I'm not gonna cut this. Okay, I'm not gonna chop this right now. Remember that guy who bit the hooker who marketed this to people? Yeah, I do. Nice pieces of garlic. All right, let's get the gravy going. We got our butter here. Ingredient amounts are going to be in the description. So don't quote me on anything. Get this butter melted. While the butter's melting, check our oil. I need an instant read. I need an instant read. Got a spring for one. Yeah, that's going to be good. All right. Oh man, this thing rocks. Well, when it works, it works. All right, so make a little roux out of this. Add some flour. Just constantly stir it. Oh, that nice butter is the key. Keep working the roux with a whisk. Probably for like a minute and a half. Such a different color from using nice grass-fed butter. Let's see if I can pick this up. Such a different color. Oh, no, don't shut off on me. And you know what? Sorry, just to make it a little more garlicky, I'm gonna add some roasted garlic oil. Sorry. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. I can't pull it off. Now we're going to hold off on frying the fries because this gravy does need to reduce a little bit. It is going to be a thinner gravy. All right, that's nice color on that roux. We'll add the garlic and shallot. Cook it up. Big pieces of garlic. Shallot, which has garlic husks in it. It's called a husk? Who knows? There we go. Bring it all together. A nice and coated. Coat the onions. And we're kind of, I mean, we don't need to, well, I wouldn't, I mean, there's no real fond or anything on the bottom of this, but we're going to pour some of the IPA in to bring up whatever bits are in there. But it's pretty well seasoned, so it's not really, no real stick factor. Woo! All right, we give a quick cook on the garlic and the shallots. Let's do the beer now. Oh man. Come on. That is beautiful. All right, once it's gonna thicken up a little, we're gonna do beef and chicken stock mix. Because we had a little chicken stock extra, we don't want to waste it. And now, since the chicken stock and the beef stock are in there, I'm gonna bring it up to a boil. Beat it in really well. Smells good already. Once it's at a boil, then we'll introduce our herbs and stuff like that. Our soy sauce, our ketchup, salt and pepper. Well, salt and pepper, we could season it to taste. But, oh man, come on, come on. Oh my God, I almost chugged the mason jar of, chugged the mason jar because I thought it was the beer. All right, we are at a boil and we are in business. It smells great. Got our ketchup, soy, and our rosemary. Yeah, soy. Let's drain our scallions though first, if anything. Oh, we got a colander explosion down here. Okay, scallions are drained. Come on. Soy sauce. Ketchup. Stir it in. More appropriately, whisk it in. Oh, this is coming together, baby. Lower it a little, temp a little, and we'll start frying our fries on the second fry. Don't burn yourself. Rosemary. In. Bowls. Cute little mixing bowls or portion bowls, whatever you want to call them. Out. Oh, this color. Look at this color. What? Smell good or no? Since the soy is so salty, let's just crack some fresh black pepper in here. Oh. Fries are going. Gravy is going. Oh, that is so herby and nice. And yeah, we're good on that. I mean, this is just going to simmer until we're ready to go. Okay, let's check out how our fries are coming along with the double fry action. Yes, they are certainly gaining color. That is for sure. I mean, you can just feel when you put in the spider here, you feel how much crispy they are just from that double fry. Which is, I mean, I don't know how it could elude anybody at this point that that's a technique to use. The gravy's thickening. The fries are finishing. We're going to pull all this off at once, I think. Lower this even more. I mean, this just came together really nice. Use a little more flour than I usually use in it. I think that probably helped with the roux. Oh. Come on. Little lunch poutine. What do you think, Ma? She's in. Of course she's in. How could you not be in? What? Costco? You went to Costco for breakfast? Oh, pasta for breakfast. That could be a restaurant. That could be a thing. Pasta for breakfast. That's a thing. Now it's a thing. Pasta and poutine for breakfast, yeah. Fries are nice and crispy. Pull them out for a second drain. Save this oil for later when everybody comes home. We have poutine later. No problemo. Mmm. Woo! All right. While they're still hot, into the bowl. Salt not going to be necessary because of the Parmesan. Can you watch your language, please? A little extra ground pepper, because why not? Okay, nice and crispy. Into the bowl. And into the bowl, we're going to put some of our mozzarella since not everybody's here yet. Give it a toss, a little toss. What order do you want to do this in? Oh, come on. Put a little around here. Yes. Okay, now we got our fries with the mutts ready. And now we're going to top it with the gravy, right? No words. That's good on, well, maybe a little more over here. Whoop. Okay, topped it with the gravy. Now, nice lots of salty Parmesan cheese around. Oh. Oh. Scallions on top. Mas. Parsley. Freshness. And that is it. That is maybe a Jersey poutine. Maybe not a Montreal poutine, but pretty good looking poutine nonetheless. Okay, our poutine is done. There's only one thing left to do. Ma, you want to eat some of this or what?
Yeah.
That was a quick yes. 2 forks. Yeah. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait, and I got to take a leak, so. Oh. Come on, this is, look. I know there's not true cheese curds in this, but if you look, this really does soften. As you make mozzarella, it has this texture to begin with and then firms up. And oh my god. Oh, and I forgot, I didn't even eat. I haven't eaten anything all day. Huh. Not true. I had a massive piece of crumb cake this morning. That's it. It's over. The episode's over. Cat.
No beer, no drinks.
Beer? I just drank a beer.
I had nothing.
Mm.
Drink this fork. I'll get one deep in here. Is this cheese curd?
Oh my god. Forget it. Knock it off.
I like this gravy better.
Yeah?
What do you got in here? Mozzarella and what else?
Parmesan.
That's a nice combo.
It's a Jersey poutine.
Yeah, without the pork roll. Huh?
Yeah, without pork roll. Yeah, I guess you could put pork roll gravy.
No, you could do chopped up pork roll on
Oh my
it.
god. It's good.
I don't really think it's necessary. I was going for that one.
All right, so.
We should definitely crack open a beer. It's 1 o'clock.
Or side beer.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Come another beer. It's good, man.
Very good.
Oh, soy sauce. You can put soy sauce in it.
Did you put soy sauce in?
Uh-huh.
Is there vinegar or anything else in a poutine?
Vinegar? I mean, I guess you could, right?
But if you put the soy sauce in, there's your element of salt. You know, if that's what you're going for. You know, to take that sweetness away. Really good. My water.
All right. That's it. The episode is over. Cast Iron Man poutine. Sacrilegious IPA poutine.
Does that mean we have to stop eating?
Let the Canadians come after me. No, it means I'm going to take a leak.
What do the Canadians say?
I don't know. Who cares?